Hey you guys, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to my channel and welcome to my very first holiday review, holiday makeup palette review. And this is from Bobbi Brown. I know it's a little early, but makeup kits and holiday sets have dropped everywhere, you guys. I think NARS makeup holiday sets haven't yet released. I think that will do. But Bobbi Brown has, and I love her highlighters. I could just close my eyes and pick any of her highlighters and they would flatter my skin tone. They're all dark skin friendly and I could not pass it up at any time. And her baked formula. This is her older palette, the one she released last year for holiday season. Yes, this was released last year for holiday season. It's a trio. Just look at the state of it. Look at how crazy I went in on all of these shades. All of them flatter my skin tone so beautifully. Without a doubt, I can use as much as I want, 10 layers, and still I wouldn't get like a dark white cast or anything like that. Excellent formula, you guys. They can be used on dark skin without a problem, without, caution. As Pat McGrath would put it, used without caution. And yeah, very, very good. And also across all age groups, they are beautiful. But the smallest and also the biggest problem would be they are so expensive. I swear she increases the price every season. They are getting so expensive. This I think retailed for $59 and this is $65, you guys. So expensive, but I could not pass it up. So yeah, I bought it. So this time it's a duo. I think last year and the year before that she had trios for 2 years, but this time she's doing duos. Now you get the exact same amount of product in both palettes. This year's duo and last year's trio, you get the same amount of product, 18 grams of product, but you get 2 shades, and last year you got 3 shades. So did I say it's an exclusive to Nordstrom? I don't remember. If I haven't mentioned, it is an exclusive product to Nordstrom's. I could not locate the product on even Bobbi Brown's website. So I think it's too exclusive just to Nordstrom. So you can get it only in Nordstrom. And you get 18 grams of product. That's 0.63 ounce of product. And it retails for $65. Here's I definitely wanted to tell you guys, I made a mental note to tell you guys, because you get way more product than buying 2 full-size highlighters. I know usually people recommend that, when you're buying sets of, it's like a bundle deal, there's always something that you don't like, or you just pick and choose 2 colors that you personally like. That is true, but here, with respect to how much weight and price and everything put together, I think you are getting an excellent deal with this palette, because I know it says 18 grams altogether. So you get 9 grams of product per pan, 9 grams in each color. Now, one full-size Bobbi Brown highlighter, the Baked Gelée, same formula, you get only 8 grams of product, and that retails for $48. So while buying them individually, like just of one full size, you spend $48 and you get 8 grams of product only. But here you get 9 grams in each pan. So you get 1 gram product, 1 gram of product more than one full size. Hopefully I'm not confusing you guys. I'm sorry, but yeah. 9 grams, which is a lot of product, and $65. Yes, I personally love her formula. I think that's the most important thing, whether you like the product or not. When you're buying palettes like this, the formula I think plays a very important role. I like it, so I can justify it. And that is the holiday spirit that Bobbi Brown is showing us, with all the shimmer and glitter just going over there. Yeah, it's pretty. It's definitely pretty, and it says BB Bobbi Brown, and in the back it says, it has the name of, it's very, very reflective. I don't want to blind you guys. It has the name Bare Glow and Opal Glow, and it tells you how much of product you get, 18 grams, and this is made in Italy. That's another thing that I really like. I think the quality is exactly the same as a full size, especially when it comes to Bobbi Brown. Her full size products are made in Italy, and so are her holiday sets, handmade individually in Italy, it says. Highlighting products are fragile, please handle with care. And yeah, that's it. Let's get into the swatches. It comes with a beautiful full-size mirror, exactly the size of the palette, which is very nice. And it has like a pink shade, a very pale pink shade. As you can see, it's really pale pink and like almost like gold. I have the pink on my cheeks and it's actually weared off a lot. I actually do not have a lot of highlighter here, and also there's like barely anything here. In person I can actually tell I've had this on for 7 hours now, 7.5 if I'm not wrong, 7.5 hours, and there's a lot of worn off here just in the apples of my cheeks. But here, do you see how still reflective it is? It's like really melts into the skin. So yeah, let's get into the swatches, you guys. I believe the pink one is called Opal Glow. Oh, I'm not sure which one is Bare Glow and which one is Opal Glow. But the pink one is has a little bit of visible glitters in it, but it's not too big. It's not big at all, because once you apply into the apply into the skin, I can barely see the glitters. But yeah, that is the pink one. I do have my brush here with me. This is just an e.l.f. brush. Let me just dig in. Because this is a baked gelée formula, you really need a stiff, dense, stiff brush. Those you know, loosely packed, not loosely packed, the popular you know, what's that, feather brush or something like that, what is it called? You know, it has this like, it looks like a feather. Those brushes are not going to work with baked formulas. You really need like a densely packed, stiffer brush, because you need to dig your brush in it. So that is the Pink Glow, and it does not leave, do you see how like transparent it is? Like this traceless. It doesn't look like I have any product, and just look at how reflective that is. So beautifully wet looking, stunning, you guys. That is the pink shade. I'm actually more excited for the pink shade than the you know, gold shade, because the shade of gold she has in this palette is very similar to your MAC's Oh Darling or Heat Wave. It actually looks very similar to that. So we've seen those shades already a lot. So it's beautiful, definitely. And the gold shade does not have any glitter to it. It's like so finely milled. So I feel that it's a little hard to find pale pink shades that are not frosty. So I'm very excited for the pink one than the, so there you go. The gold is actually quite more you know, opaque. Do you see how opaque that is? Than the pink. The pink one is more of a chunky glitter, and it's a little bit sheerer, but it doesn't really make a difference, especially when you're applying to your face. It's probably, if you have foundation, it's going to have a little bit of wetness to your skin. And for me, I don't I use a moisturizer because I don't use foundation or any kind of makeup base. So I just apply it on top of moisturizer, and it just stays well. It doesn't separate or anything like that. It stays well, no problem. So I also have a little bit of stickiness on my skin when I'm applying that. So although this is a little bit on the sheerer side, it doesn't really pose a problem. It still applies really well, just as the gold one. But gold one is just so opaque, and just the pigmentation is really good. So that is the gold. So yeah, like I said, I'm most excited about the pink one because they are hard to come by, especially a pink that looks so pale. Just look how pale it is. It's so pale, but it flatters my skin so beautifully. In fact, I have a little bit of bump. I think you can see here, maybe somewhere around here, but the bumps are a little bit larger than what you actually see. But when I applied it on top of the bumps, it kind of made my skin a little bit less uneven. You know what I mean? It does not emphasize the unevenness in my skin. It does not emphasize the pores. It just, the formula is fantastic, you guys. Definitely, if you haven't tried Bobbi Brown's highlighting these baked formulas, definitely try them. I love this palette. I absolutely love it, and I will always buy Bobbi Brown's highlighting palette. So yeah, I feel it's worth it, especially for how ridiculously lot of, wait, what was I going to say, especially how much you get. 9 grams of product in each pan, as I said earlier, which is 1 gram more than what you get in one full size highlighter when you buy it separately. You know, in one full size highlighter you get only 8 grams of product and you spend $48, and for this you get 9 grams of product in each pan. So that is seriously a lot, and it flatters dark skin, deep dark skin, absolutely no problem whatsoever. So yes, for me it's a huge hit and I love it. What else? I think I've touched on everything. Formula is amazing, very finely milled. The pink has a little bit of glitter, but as I said, it doesn't really pose a problem when I apply it on my face. They last really well. So you can see it's still reflective after 7.5 hours of wear, you guys. And I don't use a primer, I don't use a makeup base or concealer or anything like that. This is just on my bare skin, and this is coming in contact with my facial oils, and I don't have oily skin, so that can you know, that definitely plays a role in makeup not breaking down and not separating. So yeah, it lasts well on me, and the shine is crazy. As you can see, it's really good. Does not, most importantly, does not emphasize any fine lines. As I said, I do have bumps here, but it's actually, you can see the bumps obviously because they are kind of large, but it kind of made it less uneven, and it in fact covers up all your unevenness in your skin and also pores. So I absolutely 2 thumbs up, A+ for the formula. And price, yes, it is a little pricier, and I seriously it bothers me definitely that she's increasing prices like crazy. And I think the palette that she released summer or spring, that was 70, I think it was over $70. That is crazy, you guys. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. For me, it's a hit, absolutely, because I love the formula. If you haven't tried this, definitely try it out. But I think it is wiser to buy it individually because it's way cheaper. This is $65 and singles are $48. But if you have already tried the formula, I think this would be a great investment. And if you love the formula, this would be a really great investment. Especially for travel, these probably would just suit all kinds of look. Cool toned, warm tones, yeah, that's it, you're done. So yeah, thank you so much if you've stayed till the end of this video. I really appreciate you spending your very precious time with me. It makes me feel very special, you guys. Trust me, it does. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up for the video, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye bye.